Guys, welcome to the channel. So today for Flipper Friends Season 3, Week 1, this is going to be the tables for HD and the 4K that we're talking about this week. If you haven't already been playing them, these are the ones we're going to go through. So Pinball Champ, I don't actually have a version of it on my 4K. I do have it on the Micro, but since we have a lot of tables to go through this week, I'm not going to show this table. It will be played later tonight on TomatoGrass's stream at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So I invite you to check that out. He's an awesome streamer, an awesome player. And he's going to be all over the leaderboards if you didn't already know. So that would be an option to see him play that a little bit. The rest of the HD tables we're going to go through. There's a couple of HD tables, Microbes. So we're going to go through that one, which is right here, World of Microbes for Natural History Pack 3. And if you're new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. I've done a lot of new content, in particular the Natural History Pack 3. We also did Sea of Thieves. I did a full tutorial on that if you're interested. Really awesome game. So for Microbes, awesome game. I'm going to try to show you Antibody Multi-Ball, try to get into that. See maybe some of the Microbes. If we can't do it in a game or two, we'll move on, but I want to try to show you what I can. They are quick to discuss this week about World of Microbes, though. This is only the scores are only going to be valid from the HD version of World of Microbes for this week's tournament. So make sure that you're not playing less than a 4K and expecting it to be valid. So they made that distinction. First off, we want to get our multipliers going, so I'm on a bonus 2. Gonna get those rolling. This ball's gonna fall. We're gonna let it bounce over to the other side, and we're gonna flip it all the way up. We want to flip it up into this activate lock spot. Since we're up here, we're gonna go ahead and take that shot. Okay, we want to do this once. Hit the ball away. It's going to come back down. Now we need to hit that same shot again to activate the lock. What that does is it unlocks the tube lane. So this lane here now has a lock ability. This is how you get to antibody multi-ball. So now we got to try to get this ball to our left flipper and start taking the shot up the ramp. Lost the ball. Darn it. So this is every ball table. So now I have to redo that same thing for this particular table. So every ball is individual. So everything you do, your multipliers, your locks, everything has to be done with one ball. So just know that going forward. So activate lock. I'm going to transfer that over. Start that again. See if I can't get this ball to stop. You can throw this up here. Sometimes you can get it to pause. If you're lucky, can't always do it. Gotta be kidding me. That's what we're dealing with. So, all right, same thing again. I'm on my third ball, sadly. Activate lock. I'll play it a little safer this time. See if we can get it going. Activate the lock, hit the ball. So that's your first lock for antibody multi-ball. So ball 2. It's very dangerous, as you can see. To shoot the eye and the end from this left side flipper, the ball will go right down the middle, so just be sure of that. Very tricky shot. So we'll jump in real quick, see if we can unlock some stuff here for you. Fun game. I actually expected this one to be my favorite of the Natural History series. Nature's Fury has actually taken that simply because of the ability to score chase. You can really go nuts on multi-balls on that table and really have some fun with it. Not only that, the special effects are really awesome. So Now, if you shoot up this Microbes lane all the way to get all the letters, you'll activate the mode. You'll start with Staphylococcus, and you'll go from there. So if you do this enough times, pretty easy shot. Make sure when you do this that you're switching your flipper every time, so when it comes around, you work on your ball save. Ball saves and kickbacks are very important in a lot of Magic Pixel games, so keep those rolling. Settle out. The germ lane will only give you 1,000,000 points, and then it duplicates, I believe. It goes to 2 million, 3 million. So there's not a ton of points in that lane, unfortunately. You really want to get the tube lane going to get your antibody multi-ball rolling. That's the biggest thing. Microbes, there's some good points available there as well. And they're fun. They're 3 different bacterium will zip around the table, and you'll be shooting at them. But again, everything resets with every ball on this table. So if you lose a ball, don't worry about it. Just keep playing. If you have a big ball, it's great. So. And I apologize for this video being so late. Generally, I like to do these on either Thursdays when I find out what the tables are, or even Saturday morning. A lot of times is a good time to do them. But at any rate, crazy weekend, heading back to school with the kids and work for myself, so kind of crazy. Okay, now we're going to go to Wipeout. This is another HD table that I absolutely love. This was used in one of the HD tournaments in the past. I scored really well on this table. I really enjoy this table. In fact, I did really well during that particular video, so it was really fun. This one's pretty straightforward. You actually hear that really awesome with the SSF kit on the upper left. The first ball, what you want to do, you want to shoot for this particular spot right here. When it comes down from the left rep, you want to throw this shot up there 3 times, and then it's going to start a multi-ball option. So that third shot, you'll want to try to hit the mystery ramp to start avalanche multi-ball. We'll see if we can do that, but that's the general premise. There's a shot right here. You want to hit that shot 4 times to get to get an extra ball. You can do that multiple times. And when you get into avalanche multi-ball, make sure that you consider this rip the crud lane. This is where you're going to get your 100 million super jackpot. So make sure that you're keeping a ball during that time to be able to rip that ramp. It'll tell you about maybe 10-15 seconds into the multi-ball, shoot for a super jackpot. That's when you want to take that shot. And of course I missed the shot. Love the call-outs in this one. Psychopath and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of quiet on here for some reason. I thought I had them turned up, but... Here, let's start this over. I want to see if I can get this to show you. Microbes, it doesn't do you much good because it's 1 ball anyway, so everything resets after a ball. There you go. You want to take that shot multiple times. So as soon as you hit it, it's going to tell you to plunge the ball. So get a good plunge. Shoot it up there again. When you get good at this table, you get in the rhythm and you can hit that shot all day long. I haven't played this in quite a while, so. Come on now. There we go. We're gonna have to do it again for the 3rd time. Okay. Now we have avalanche multi-ball as an option. There we go. So now we're going to start avalanche multi-ball. You'll see some come out of the ramp and then some at the bottom here. But keep them all in play. I already lost one, but you want to keep two at the very least. Are you kidding me? Wow. That was a terrible representation of the multi-ball. You did notice during the multi-ball you did have an option for a $10 million button in the middle. And if I had lasted long enough, you would have noticed, that's what she said, that you would have been able to take the shot at Rip the Crud for the $100 million jackpot. So that's that as well. So we'll do one, we'll finish this game out and then we'll move on. There we go. Having a little bit of luck this time. I guess that ball didn't make it. I thought it did. Get up there. This is a table that is actually for sale locally that I'm considering buying. It's like $2,700, I think it is, and I'm like, ah. In a different world, I would have already bought it because I love this game. Okay, there's my extra ball. You've seen I hit that shot 4 times. So that got me the extra ball. And that's game. Oh, yeah, I just got the extra ball, my bad. Duh. Mystery. Yeah. So Rip the Crud. As soon as this ball comes out, I'm gonna try to make that shot. Missed it. Again, timing's off because I haven't played it in a while. No, it's right on the tip of the right flipper if I get it down there. This will kick out. I might get another shot here. Oh, still missed it. A little too late. And I missed the mode, so it was too late. Hot dogs. So hot dogs is over here where the moguls are. Try to hit as many of those drop targets as you can. There, I was able to forward nudge to pass it over to the right, but I didn't have much luck on the actual shot. This will kick it down. Have another opportunity. Nope, just barely missed it. Okay, and that's the end of the third ball. Okay, score. Obviously, I could have done a lot better on my multi-ball, but you get the gist. Okay. Jump out of that. Okay, so now we're moving on to the 4K tables. 4K tables for this week are going to be Sea of Thieves, which if I go to here, I'm going to go back to my normal settings of tiled mode, which I really prefer. I can see the tables a lot better. It just seems so much better to me to be able to see everything. Okay, Sea of Thieves. And then last but not least will be fishtails for the 4K folks. I'm not particularly good at fishtails, but we'll give it a whirl. Sea of Thieves, I was actually in the top 10 not too long ago. I think I'm 12th now. So, again, I did a full tutorial on this table. It's an awesome table. One of my favorite tables. You want to work on your kickbacks first. So, very, very important. A couple of shots you need to learn how to do really well on this table. This shot here, and the shot for the cannoneer ramp. Those are ramps. That's not the shot you want to take. So now I'm stuck in a fortress mode. So fortress mode just means you have to hit all of the shots available. So there's 10 shots that I have to take. Every single one of these shots has to be hit for me to complete the mode. And just for the sake of argument, I'm not going to do that. So what you want to do here, this ramp here will give you, this will feed your left flipper. And if you need to feed your right flipper, you can either, you can come here, you can actually load it, you can go up to the cannoneer and bring it all the way back around. And you want to try to highlight all 6 of these to get your kickbacks. And when you do it again, you can get the Merfolk, which is the actual ball saver. So between those two things, you want to get those situated. Once you get everything established there, then you can start going for equipment bonuses. So equipment bonuses is pretty straightforward. You want to hit the bumpers. It's 100,000 per bump. And then you want to take 3 shots in succession. You need the compass, you need the lantern, and the spyglass in that order. That gets you a big bonus, and it continues to build over the course of the game. So again, I covered that in depth in the tutorial if you're interested. What you kind of want to stay away from for the most part is fortress modes. I think there's a lot of extra shots. Treasure islands at the very least, or both of those modes can be pretty tricky. Just because you're required to take a certain number of shots to finish them. Equipment mode is really where you're going to score a lot of the points. And make sure you get your multipliers. If you get your multipliers all the way up to X10, you'll get an extra ball. And you can do naval battles. If you start with Helm, go Cannoneer, Chef, and then Navigator. And then this ball will kick out to your left flipper. Hopefully, it generally goes to the left flipper. Sometimes you have to flip up the right to get it to bump over to the left. And then any shot to the hit targets will get you the shot to the side of the boat. And that's how you complete the naval battles. So there's Saloon, Brigantine, and what's the other? Oh, Galleon. That's the biggest one. So, at any rate, we'll give it another go.
Our adventure begins. Fortune favors the bold, and the fortune will claim.
Luckily, I have a center post there. Luckily, I have a ball save. Bouncy physics. I think it's been pretty well established. These have pretty bouncy physics. So you really have to concentrate on your ball saves and your return lanes. Getting those kickbacks is very, very important in this table. And really any Magic Pixel table. So I almost started another Fortress mode, unfortunately. That would have been bad. Jeez, oh Pete. Epically bad on camera tonight, so.
Our hearts beat for adventure.
Can't seem to even take the helm shot. It's kind of at the end of the flipper. But you need to have a little bit of momentum. We'll let this go ahead and dead flip over to the left. Take that shot. Of course, Skeleton Lord grabbed the ball. This is how you enter one of the multi-ball modes. He grabs the ball twice and then you start multi-ball. I was doing that just to fill out my dots here. Because I want to take care of my kickbacks and such. The right upper flipper is really only good to hit the ball drop targets, so not a lot of value there. What I do find a lot of value in the once you actually get them, because you can accept the ammo chest, which if you get within 60 seconds can actually yield you 20 million. So now that it's actually lit, I want to take that shot, and I'm not going to get the opportunity. Bouncy physics, here we are.
Back in the fight.
Back in the fight indeed. So that you can already see my equipment bonus is up to 4.6 million. Man, I can't hit that shot to save my life tonight. And then of course that time I hit the chest. It actually gave me that chest twice, which I think is interesting. Alright. We will move on to fishtails. Alright, fishtails, the exact same spot actually. Williams Fishtails, this is one of the free tables on Pinball FX. Along with Wild West Rampage and Sorcerer's Lair. This came out a little bit before Christmas. It's such a great game. I'm gonna turn this one down. It's pretty loud. Okay. So for this one, the first shot, if you can get on the opening plunge, if you can hit the autocast lane directly from the left flipper, you can actually get 2 million on the shot. I have a really hard time doing it. I haven't had good luck doing it. And if you get the option for an extra ball, a couple different ways you can get that. You can get it from the capture hole as a reward. And the extra ball is right under this little wooden ramp here, a little shed or something like that. There's an extra ball button right there, target, that'll yield you the extra ball. During your video mode, if you see EB, make sure to take that shot. That's also an extra ball. So just make sure you're taking those, seeing those things. Plunge really doesn't matter. You can push down on your D-pad either way, because there's no. This is just a button for plunge on the actual machine. And I'm really interested to see what TomatoGrass does with this table. During the multi-ball, the capture hole in the middle yields you a ton of points, and so I'll be really curious to see how he handles taking those shots. SSF kit is really awesome on this. You can really hear the ball kicking around, rolling around the table. I know my dad in particular would love this table. He's a huge fisherman and a pinball fan. Okay, when you're in the capture hole, make sure to flip off of the eye so that when it kicks out, it'll go to the eye. You'll notice I got an extra ball lit now. That is actually right here. You can see that little orange spot glowing. That's where the extra ball is. So it's a pretty tough shot, actually, because there's a post right here that makes it really hard to take a shot from the left flipper. And sometimes you can backhand it if there's a little bit of momentum. I find it a lot easier to get from the left flipper, as it's kind of, you're hitting it just a little shy of going through to the autocast for the lock multi-ball. So, and again, you can just push down on your D-pad for a plunge. Ugh. Switch off the eye. Got 10 million because I was able to stretch the fish. Crazy. And I gotta start thinking about trying to get the extra balls. I think this is my third ball already. Second ball, I'm sorry. Try to settle this thing down and take a shot here. Nope, too wide. The ball will settle down nicely if you try to capture. Ridiculous. I'm trying to take that tough shot to the autocast for the 2 million, but I haven't been able to do it. So, okay, so now we're shooting water skiers and jet skiers. Keep an eye out for that EB because that's an extra ball. Don't always see it, obviously. And that was my last shot, so. Okay, 12 bolts sunk. And again, next week I will make sure to get these out sooner. So maybe Thursday afternoon, hopefully they'll get the schedules out, and I'll do a better job of getting these available for Friday, so that you guys can know what the tables are and get started earlier. They don't do a real good job of advertising this stuff, unfortunately. So if you're not part of their Facebook group, make sure you are. And then there's also a wonderful Facebook group called the Official At Games Facebook group, and they have all kinds of great resources. Chris Parsons and Leah Moore do a wonderful job of showing people the tables, or not showing people the tables, but creating a community of friends. It's an awesome community. A lot of the top players are there, and we chat all the time, share stories, share mods, things like that. So definitely become a part of that if you aren't already. And then I'm also going to do a video after this about the community of At Games. So I think there's a wonderful community. I want to talk a little bit about that. So I'll do that on camera, and we'll go from there. So again, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. And obviously the gameplay wasn't particularly great tonight, but I just wanted to kick this out so you guys can see the tables a little bit and see what they're all about. See you next time. See ya.